Volunteer is really a frame of mind, first of all, because then you do whatever's available. You know, volunteer may mean that when I come to church on Sunday morning, I'm going to greet people. I'm trying to find the kids that are in my class at Wednesday night or whatever. I'm making sure that they know that they're important. I mean, that's part of being a volunteer. People think you're doing some specific work, but I don't really see it that way. I see it as the fact you do whatever's available. And at that moment, that's the most important thing I can do, is make some kid feel like, man, this guy likes me, and I do like him, you know, and I'm important, and they are important. And so, you know, I try to make sure I take that opportunity to make sure they all know that they're important. When I find it's on a Sunday morning, there was a Sunday night when God spoke to me to go pray for somebody else. And I thought, how cool that God would use me to touch someone else's life. And so I had a chance to go pray with them and encourage them. And that's probably as impactful as anything, is to realize that you have a God who, really, I mean, He's the creator of the universe. And He would take the effort and time to develop me so I could be used and be part of what He's doing. I think of a story, and I use it a lot, but it has a lot to do with volunteering too. And it's a story about a person wanting to move into a town, and he went and talked to the founding fathers of the community, and he said, we're thinking about moving here. And the founding fathers, with great wisdom, said, well, tell me about the place you're at currently. And they said, well, the people aren't very friendly, don't know our neighbors, can't really get along with people. You go to the store, people just don't greet you well. You know, it's hard to get along in this community. That's why we're looking to move. And he said, you know, I hate to tell you, this community is the same way. I'd recommend you keep looking. Shortly afterwards, a couple came to the founding fathers also and came into the community and said, hey, can you tell me what your community's like? And he said, well, tell me what your community's like now. He says, it's fantastic. It's a great community. People are friendly. Neighbors are great. Love it. You go to the store, people greet you, people smile. I love where we're at. He says, this place is just like that. You're going to love it. And what I think people forget when they go to a church or they go involved, it's usually not the church, it's usually you. You decide whether you want to be part, whether you want to be that person that makes an impact, or be friendly, or open up and be a servant and be willing to be part of something, or you sit back and not let anything happen.